And my daddy used to be very, very strict.
Hi, I knew my dad loved me.
I knew my dad loved me.
I knew my dad loved me when he would quietly come into our room in the middle of the night to turn off the fan and to make sure we are well covered because he knows I catch cold.
I mean, there's so many instances I can recollect of times when I knew my dad loved me, but I'll just pick one. As a young kid, when I did my entrance examination, I think I got like second out of like 1,000 people or so. And so when the results came out, my dad took me to his office, and then there was a crowd waiting to cheer me on, and he lifted me on his shoulder and he bought me a malt drink, cold chilled one.
An instance that I remember very well was when I was trying to get into secondary school, and he would sit with me even through the night to teach me, make sure I understood what I was reading. He even went as far as learning things on my behalf so he could teach me. And at the end of the day, with his help, I was able to make the grades he wanted. And yes, that actually stood out for me.
This is quite emotional. I also a few days to my wedding, my dad had an accident, and he was supposed to travel with me to do all the rites. So everybody said, "Daddy, just stay. Let somebody, your brother, represent you." So they had already arranged. The brother came to follow me to do all the rites, but my dad insisted. My dad said, "I raised this son. I'm proud of this son, so I have to go and represent my son." And with bandages and everything, he followed me. And that day, all this while I had always known he loved me, but that day I was really, really sure my dad loved me.
As a child, I wake up in the middle of the night to feel him anointing my head. So my dad always prayed for us in the middle of the night when we were growing up. I'd say kindness and someone who is patience and generosity.
You need to be protective. You need to be hardworking and also show leadership qualities that your family can emulate. And also, you need to be someone who has a listening ear.
Sacrifice.
Career-wise, you have to be exemplary, trustworthy. Basically, one word that describes is exemplary. You just have to be exemplary.
One of the most important lessons my dad has taught me is to be humble.
He used to say, "We don't live to eat, we eat to live. Don't eat too much."
Happy Father's Day to the great men out there. We love you.